All right, so we learned another topic a few ago that the conditional probability equation was the probability, oh, I'm on the wrong thing here, the probability of A given B is equal to the probability of A and B all over the probability of B. If you don't have that on a note card yet, stick it on a note card, okay? You need to know that. All right, what you need to do with that is you need to, with these kind of problems, parse these out. You need to use your highlighter and figure out where these things are. So it is estimated that 26% of all California adults are college graduates. So we're going to put that down there. Okay, let's see. Grads, 26%. Let's see, what's the next thing? 30% adults, let's see, our regular internet users. Okay, so 30% internet. And it is estimated that 20% are both. So 20% are grads and internet. And it would be better to have it even, I need to get more room there, grads and internet. There we go. Okay. Now remember, as percentages, it'd be better if we wrote them as 0.26, 0.30, 0.20. There we go. Okay. So this is the probability that they're a grad. This is the probability that they're an internet. This is the probability that they are, let's give them as just a letter, probability that they are grad and internet. Okay. PG, PI, PGNI. Cool. What's the probability that a California adult is an internet user? A California adult is an internet user given that he or she is a college graduate. Okay. So what's the probability that they are an internet user given that they are a graduate? That's what they want to know. Okay? Look for that word given. Internet, given, graduate. Okay, so we're going to write that out. Probability internet graduate equals the probability of ing or GNI. That part doesn't matter, but this part on the bottom does matter. It has to be this one on the bottom, the given one. So the G on the bottom. So it needs to be the 0.2 divided by the 0.26. And they said to round it to the nearest hundredth. So that's going to be 0.77. 77% chance that they are an internet user given that they're a graduate. Okay. Now, among California, so this one's 0.77, sorry. Among California adults, what is the probability that a randomly chosen internet user is a college graduate? Now, this time they didn't use the word given, but they told you they were a internet user, so that is your given. So what's the probability that they are a graduate? That's a terrible G, given that they are an internet user. So internet and graduate over the probability of an internet. All right, and then what are my percents again? I got 0.2 over 0.3. 0.67. All right, let's do the same thing down here now. It is estimated that during the past year, 28% of all adults visited a therapist, and 46% of all adults used antidepressant. So I'm going to grab mine, 28% therapist, 46%, I'm going to grab a different color, antidepressant. It was also estimated that 28% both visited therapist and used an antidepressant. There we go. So the probability of a therapist was 0.46. The probability of an antidepressant, oh, I went the wrong direction on that one. Don't write your numbers wrong like I did. 0.28. And the probability of therapist and antidepressant was 0.22. Okay. What's the probability that a randomly selected adult who visited a therapist? Who visited a therapist? That's a given. Okay? What's the probability that they also used antidepressants? What's the probability that they used antidepressants given that they went to a therapist? Because we know they went to the therapist. So the probability of A given T is going to be the probability of A N T over the probability of T. It should be 0.22 over 0.28. .79. Hopefully this is starting to make sense. What's the probability that an adult visited a therapist during the past year? Given that they used antidepressants, probability of a therapist given antidepressants. So, probability of A and T, or T and A. Doesn't matter which one's first or last in these ones. There we go. There we go. 0.22 over 0.46. .48. There we go. All righty.